And now, I would like to ask Jim to come forward. Dahlgren. To me. This is not going to be an easy time, I think, for anybody in the congregation. It's a time of thanksgiving. It's a time that I knew from first meeting you would someday come, and one that I've not looked forward to. I first kind of experienced who you were when I did a visitation for somebody that you normally visit. And I got to the door, and they opened the door, and the first words out of her mouth was, "You're not Jim Dahlgren." And so for 6.5, almost 7 years, I've lived up to not being Jim Dahlgren, but trying to learn what it looks like to be Jim Dahlgren. And what you've done for this church, Jim, is invaluable. What you have done is you've taken our Sunday worship, our community life, and you've extended it beyond these walls to people who can't be with us every Sunday, and have included them in our community. And that is a difficult task. It requires a lot of journeying around. The ability to be present with these people, to convey to them the welcome of the congregation through one person. And I don't have a gift for you, because I know you moved into a new place, and I figure you don't need more stuff. But this has been on my door because we've been roomies for the past half year. And I've left it up there because I didn't know what to do with it. And it's his name tag, Reverend Jim Dahlgren, Minister of Visitation. And Jim, every Wednesday we have 3 hours of staff meetings. And you've been the calm in the eye of the storm of that. And you've ministered to us. I know you ministered to Heidi. I know you've ministered to Gail. And also to Kurt, who needs it more than most of us. But also to me as somebody, relatively just starting out. And it occurs to me that this is just a symbol of a job you had, a role you filled, but more important is that who you are to the people of this congregation is not a job. It's something inherent in you that'll always be there, whether you're in the office or not. So I would ask you to put this on your door at your house. So yeah. Will you do that?
Sure.
All right. And I want to thank you for 6.5 years of mentorship and of just seeing how it's done. Mm-hmm. And thank you.
There's more. Don't go away. Don't go away. Jim, we're not finished with you yet. And although Tom makes it sound like we'll never see him again, you'll see him right here in the choir every Sunday, and we are so grateful for that. But we are also so grateful to have this time to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I've had the privilege of working with Jim for only that half year of Tom's 6.5 years, and it has been a joy, and I have appreciated you more than you know. Doris Utke is our incoming deacon moderator, and she has a little something for you.
Hi, Jim. I'm going to ask Shirley to join you. Shirley?
because I know you never do it by yourself. It always takes help. Jim, for the past 10 years, your smile has greeted our homebound and hospitalized members and friends. Your prayers have lifted their spirits and given hope to those whom you have served as our pastor of visitation. Also, as the pastor related to the deacons, you have provided meaningful leadership, valuable counsel, and a faithful presence to our committee. We felt secure in the knowledge that when we faced a difficult challenge, we could rely on you for advice. Jim and Shirley, you are greatly loved and appreciated by this congregation. As a token of that love, members and friends of McAllister Plymouth want you to have this gift as a thank you for your years of service. Your ministry as our pastor will be missed, but we are blessed that you and Shirley will continue as members of the choir and active members of our congregation.
Thank you. Want to say anything later? All I can say is thank you. Just thank you. And I'll give this to Shirley because she always takes it anyway. So.
Well, thank you, Jim.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm Jim Dahlgren. I'm a member of McAllister Plymouth United Church, and for nearly 10 years now, I have been the minister of visitation on the pastoral staff. Visitation is what I do, providing pastoral care to persons among us, mostly elderly folks, who are no longer able to be with us and worship with us for periods of time. Some of these I visit have long histories of activity and participation in the life of the church. Many are now homebound, others are in assisted living facilities, and some in retirement homes. The deacons, providing transportation, make it possible for many of these to attend worship. Others that I visit require transitional care or long-term nursing care during times of recovery and convalescence. Others need hospitalization for periods of time. They often express to me how much they miss worshiping with us, and they miss the church family and old friends. They ask about the church. How are we doing? Are we meeting our budget? And about the children, especially they ask about the children. How are the children doing? Do we have a lot of them now? And I'm pleased to assure them that the church is strong and active, and we're growing, and the children are the best. Many that I visit are especially grateful to be reassured that they are not forgotten and that they are held in our prayers and our concern. Some have families at a distance and express their loneliness. They appreciate contacts from old friends. I'm grateful to have this ministry that brings me into the lives of so many wonderful people of our church. And I am grateful to share this ministry with the pastoral staff, with the Board of Deacons, and with many caring members of the congregation. Thank you.